I'm still giving you another number. So you are calling Faith because okay, so Faith is here. No, there's no need to call her. She's coming. Oh, clap for yourself, sir. So let me give you another number. Should I give you another number? Okay, 081 25 60 7. Oh, she's around. What? Oh, she just come. Chef Blessing. Welcome. Okay, let me give you another number again. 070. This is the last number. No, there's no need. She's here. She's here already. Let me give you another number. Okay. So this is 070 33 14 4673. Okay, that's Lydia. Yes, that's her name. So you're calling her. Yeah. Okay. So in the next 1 minute, call her so we can wrap up. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You have Sister Testimony's number. 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Wagwan CUS. Wagwan CUS. Wagwan CUS. Thank you, media. Yeah, so we'll be having a little discussion. Emma, please, you help me pass the mic around when necessary. Okay. Yeah, so there is please, permission to sit down. It's a discussion. Thank you. Okay, so there is a discussion that we'll be having today, a trending topic. And from the question I will ask now, we already know where we are driving to. So how many of us have served this country? That are here that have served the country? You have done your 1 year compulsory service. Yes, anybody? Okay. Yes, who else? Okay. Yes, who else? Okay. There's a I thought yes. Okay, yeah. Mayowa, please help me give it to Adura, please. Thank you. Mayowa, you're wasting our time. Okay, so this is what you tell us. The year you served, where you served, and how was camp experience in 1 minute.
Okay, so my name is Adura. Good evening, everyone. I served in year 2022 to 2023. I was posted to Akwa Ibom, so I camped in Akwa Ibom, but relocated back to Abuja.
Oh, you ran away. Okay.
Yeah, my camp experience was so sweet, right?
Okay.
Very, very sweet, because I played volleyball and being a game that I love, so it was a very sweet experience for me on camp, meeting new persons, getting to know a lot about Akwa Ibom. Even though when I got to Akwa Ibom, I had this, is it papa that they call it, this aunt that will stink you, then give you tribal mark, kind of. Yeah, so but then it was fun, and meeting a lot of persons, meeting some persons in Ministry of, is it sports then? So but then it was a very good experience.
Nice. Thank you so much. Please, let's celebrate Adura. Give to Anita. Yeah, Anita, same question, 1 minute.
Wagwan CUS. I served in 2015-16. I served in Jos. I don't my camp experience. It wasn't fun because cold wanted to kill me. I almost died of cold. Thank God I did not catch pneumonia from there. Yeah, so that's it. But I enjoyed NYSC overall.
Okay, beautiful. Please, let's celebrate her. Tiki, tell us yours. 1 minute.
Okay, Wagwan CUS. I served in 2018. I served in Gombe.
Gombe.
Yes,
Okay.
Gombe. My camp experience was quite eventful. In fact, I was the person who held the color party Nigerian flag in the camp. So it made me had a lot of connections and stuff. It was very fun. In fact, one of the things we were hoping for was after service, they would tell us to all come back to camp again and do 1 week. But it was fun meeting a lot of people, right? So that was it.
Beautiful. Please, let's celebrate TK. Okay, yeah, because I was about to even asking that question. How many of us would like to even do 1 week extra or go back for that, Dr. Sim say, God forbid. You like to go back? Good. Just camp, no PPA. Just camp. All right, that's nice. Okay, so then our discussion for today, we must have heard of the reform, right? We must have heard of the reform. And for our discussion, what do you think about the recent reform? If we've not heard of it, I will list out a few things that we'll be expecting. Though we do not know when they will be implementing it officially, but we believe as time goes on, they will. These things, there's a chain of command that it has to follow, and, before they can officially implement it. The same happened with when they wanted to change the 33K to 77K. There's a whole lot of, chain of command. Okay, so I will tell us some of the key features in the reform that I know there's one that everybody must have heard, even if you did not is what? The adire and the what? Extension. Good. That's the two parts people pick because they don't really, the other part of the reform, they don't really want to know. But that adire part and the 6 weeks, a lot of people are complaining, why is it 6 weeks and all of those things. But let me just give us a quick run through. So, these are some of the reforms that we'll be having. Specialized career stream, extended orientation and training, civilian leadership, risk-sensitive deployment, that'll be for this thing, uniform and graduation changes, technology-driven mobilization. So, like we've already said, they will have to change the uniform. One of the things the Minister of Youth said is because why that change will be implemented, they want to bring things back home in the sense that they want to have individuals putting on clothes that are made from, made by we Nigerians from his speech. So it will foster economic growth and all of those things. Then it was also said that what we have all those parades. How many of us enjoyed parade? Or you skipped parade? You were hiding. Some of us ran to OBS to hide so that you will not do parade. So there will be no parade anymore. So we'll be moving completely from the military and whatever down to practical skill acquisition. Understand? Though we already had Said there initially, but then I think he's saying that space of time might not be. Of course, we know even all these classes that we say 3 weeks intensive class, 2 weeks. Most of those things are not really enough for you to learn. They just give you the basics and all of. So the need for the extension is so that there will be time for individuals to at least have more like a proper learning on the skills that they might choose. So there will be different skills to learn from as they still had with Decide. You understand? Good. So then it will be 6 weeks. Then individuals will have to choose, like we've always choose, this and that and that and all of those things. Then no military robots. For the case of security, of course, military personnel will still be around, but there will be no parade. And the next will be, instead of the POM, that's the passing out parade that is being done, we'll have to do more like a graduation. When you finish, when you go, if you finish, there's something they used to call it freedom. You now do freedom, you now give you certificate. So these are the list of things that they'll be implementing. We don't know when. But what do we think about it? Is it good? How will it really help us as individuals? Or how will it really help the community? Yes, anybody? I'm throwing the question to the house. Yes, TK.
Okay, Wagwan CUS once again. So let me just say very few things, then pass the mic. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing now is they are trying to play us politics. That's the honest truth. Now, the Minister of Youth and Sports came out to say this is what they're trying to implement. And at the same time, when people started attacking him on social media, he came out to say that the bill has not yet been passed. So it's just a, what will I call it now? It's just an incentive, per se, if I'll call it that way. They're just trying to see if they can inculcate it into, you know, the NYSC program. The honest truth is, if we're going to use Adire, Adire is already a well-circulated attire in Nigeria. The only way you'll be able to know who a copper is right now is when you see that uniform on that green and white. That is what speaks to people. So imagine all of us are wearing Adire here. Who will you say is a core member or not?
We are going for a party.
You understand?
Yes.
Now, even though, yes, the concept is creative, yes, we don't want to, you know, go back to whatever the Americans brought to us and stuff, like British rather. But at the same time, if you look at it, this man is only trying to play business for himself, not for the interest of Nigerians. If you're going to talk about how many, because for sure, if he's going to do Adire clothing for core members, for sure he's going to be the one to hand out those the contracts to people. He already has those people. Do you know how many millions they spend to make kaki and stuff like that? So imagine Adire. It's a cool business for him, and nobody will come to question him because as far as he's concerned, he has paid that money already for those. So for me, I'm not really in line or inclining to whatever it is that has to do with the Adire clothing, right? Now, coming to speak about Said, in all sincerity, even if they do 1 year, somebody that wants to learn will learn, and somebody that don't want to learn will not learn. What I would say they should do, at least in a state, just thinking though, we can have more than 2 camps. One of the things why these side classes are not effective is for the fact that, one, we have very low, what they call them, these people that teach, the people who teach the whole side classes, they are very few, right? And you find out they are teaching almost 500 people. If you are going to be frank with yourself, that side class, if they ask you now, you that finished last year, they ask you what you learned in that side class, you'll not be able to say
last
it,
year
or this year. You'll
year?
not be able to recall. And one of the reasons is because the number of youth core members in the camp are much. So if you can have at least 2 camps, right, it will decongest the whole, you know, and then the fewer people you have, the more people you will know that have interest. And let's be frank to ourselves, a lot of people are not even interested in most of the things they teach inside classes, right? They already have ideas of it. For instance, for me, I went to learn how to do liquid soap or whatever it is. They gave us tests. They had to come here outside to come and explain what I wrote. And the honest truth was, I just had to attend the class, right? But afterwards, I switched to barbing class because we went out, we saw some guys sleeping on that tree. Asked them how far. They said, it's barbing inside. We said, now we're supposed to. And we went there, we slept. So the honest truth is they need more this thing. And then lastly, for the parade, that is the beauty of NYSC. So why are you scrapping it out? What is graduation? Let's be realistic. That's marching. You will laugh. Those people that can march, those people that cannot march. You know, the whole thing is actually fun to just look at. At least it brings people together. You get to see a lot of, you know, different things. So the whole thing is just, I don't know.
Thank you so much. Please, let's celebrate TK. Let's celebrate TK. Before someone else goes, because part of the things he said, you know, I've also thought of those things, but we should not just look at it from one angle. You understand? Now, he said something about having a contract to sew and all of those things. The clothes that they are using actually is still somebody's contract. So the business is still there. So even if they will have to sew the Adire, it's still the business. So that business continues. But the angle I'll be looking at for the Adire aspect is we should understand that that attire is indigenous to a particular tribe. And one of the things that is being said about NYSC is that it has to foster cultural integration. So now if you are giving us an attire that is indigenous to a particular tribe, how are we going to now fit into that system? Because one of the reasons, by God's grace, I served at the headquarters. So, and I was also a photographer, video. So I was opportune to be in meetings that a lot of things were being discussed. You understand? So if they are looking at cultural integration, then that attire alone is against that, because that is for. So that means the Hausas should look for a way to get jalabia. Then we also have others to get their own attire. So that would, in a sense, affect, the whole idea for what NYSC they say stands for. You understand? And we like the parade because we met the parade. That's just the truth. If it has been the graduation that you met, you will have liked the graduation. You understand? So, and now you said it was fun, but they don't want to just give you fun. They want to move from fun to things that could actually help the economy, like they are saying. You understand? So it's more like giving more time to those side classes. I should not lie. My own side class, I attended more than one side class, because when I attend a particular class, it's crowded. I cannot sit there. I go out. I ended up in, I think, a solar something class, because it was under the tree. It was open, so I had to just sit there. Did I learn anything about solar? No. I just sat at the back. And, so if they would have to extend, another thing individuals complain about is how conducive the place is. And whenever people we complain, that's school members complain, they say it's a military regiment, that you're not supposed to be comfortable. Okay, now since now you are saying that you are taking out that military stuff, so that means you have to make the place more comfortable for us. You understand? And we know camp is not that, so everybody is counting that 3 weeks. So extending it to 6 weeks, we have issues where I'm sure we saw those that reported for camp. I see the last batch in Lagos with the rain and everything. A lot of persons were outside. Rain must have affected their clothes and all those things. So if they are extending from 3 weeks to 6 weeks, there should be a policy in place to make the camp environment more conducive. I should also tell us that there is a badge. The badge that is around now has completed 3 weeks. But there's a particular camp that they could not use their camp because it's under innovation. They are currently at Kubwa now, having their own 3 weeks when others have reported to PPA. You understand? So you see, those are one of the issues that we might be having if we extend to 6 weeks. So if, let's say, the policy was already on and we're on 6 weeks, so after 6 weeks, we have 6 weeks camp, those people will have to wait for their mates to finish before they move to Kubwa to have their own. So if they're extending it to 6 weeks, it is important that they try to make the environment more conducive. Now, the idea in itself is not bad, because a lot of persons go to camp without any skill. You understand? There's a show we have on NYC. They call it NYC Half Hour. You see people that it was actually what they used, what they got from that space of 3 weeks that they are using now. So meaning that they paid attention. So it's not because he did not pay attention. Somebody else did not pay attention. You understand? So there are persons that paid attention and they are using it actively. It's not like they left. So they saw it for the first time in camp and they used it in outside and they are making money out of it. They have a whole show around it to people that use productive business and all of those things. So if it is solid enough and the reform enables individuals to come out with handheld skills, solid to help them with life and all of those things. So it's not looking like those times they tell you before you go to school, learn a ski. Now they are making it more compulsory. After you go to school, go to service, you learn the ski. You understand? So in all of the reform, it is important that it is as effective as it can be so that it can benefit. So we should not just be biased because a lot of things that we heard is on the Ankara and the parade. But when you look at the whole concept, it's not bad in itself. So it can actually help individuals to come out with skills and all of those things. So we should always have a bigger picture in mind when things like this come out and not just run with narrative on the internet. Thank you and God bless you.
Good evening, everybody. Okay. Before the announcement, please, I'd like us to do something. Let everybody bring out their phone. So please go to the community group, the CS community. There's a link that was posted. See me after the service. So please let everybody repost the link on their WhatsApp status right now. So I'm waiting, just 2 minutes. if I not see you do it, I'll come and meet you. If you like, eye me. Let your eyeball remove. I'm waiting.
They carry me go. I know they walk
Chef,
solo.
blessing.
Ngozi Chuku they follow. Now my life they shine like a moro. Before now forgot. Now I'm very important. I no go fit ever hungry again for this life because I'm at a gay restaurant.
Mr. Tiki.
I know feel looking to Sabah. How I want start to the count all the blessings. Not the only thing that they suffer. I get to shock up past.
Okay. Then, secondly, we can see that there's a new Instagram page that we have right now. So the link is posted on the CUS community also. So let everyone go to that page and let's follow. So I'm checking right now. Let's follow now. It's our page. Let's follow. There's nobody that can tell me they are not on Instagram. Or we're not seeing the link there. Should I repost the link? Okay, Dr. Steven, please can you help me repost the Instagram link again? Okay, it has been posted. So let's follow. I'm counting how many people are here. All right. Our announcement goes as this. Who knows what's happening on the 25th and 26th of this month? I'm not hearing now. We don't know what's happening. Are we not happy about it? So what's happening on the 25th and 26th of July? Leo, what's happening on the 25th and 26th? You said what? Okay. Where's the venue? Where's the venue? What? Say it out. TLM. TLM is a venue. Okay, so please, we know this particular program is for all of us. So please let us all come out. But wait, media, why me? Why I reach my turn and give me lights like this? Okay, now they see me. Chai. Don't worry, next week I will bleach. Okay. So there's something I want us to do. We're going to invite 10 persons each that particular day. So I'll be at that door and I'll be counting how many people you brought for that particular event. Me? You want to see 10 persons from me? Not the least. I go bring 20. So please, let's all come out that day. It's just 2 days, 25th and 26th. And let's dress our CUS way. We know how to do it when it comes to the anniversary time. So thank you for your time. And thank you for listening to this announcement. So with a standing and a clapping ovation, let's make welcome our global PF.
Hallelujah, oh Jare. This very one who be play. If the same man that you make person like me for don't think forget it.
Make it louder, louder. I can hear somebody. Can you make it louder? Okay, now walk up to 3 persons and welcome them to CUS.
Before no see shadow, and this life for no make sense. See, and every day as we wait, we go pay for the air we breathe. Pay for the air we take it.
Welcome to CUS. Better. Can you just increase the sound so that they can move on? Yeah. Yes, welcome somebody, welcome somebody. Tell the person how was their day. Somebody you have not seen before. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Wow. I think the media. How was the gym on Saturday? How many of you were there in the gym? How many of you have reduced? You have shed weight? One. Okay. So again, what did you notice? What did you notice? Did you increase or you added? Body pain? You know why the body pain? The long you went for things like that. She has never been gone before. Wow. So I think media, you should be, as long as we do for the main church, let's also try and also do our review so that people can see it too. Huh? So you guys should add it to your program. That review you do it here so that people can see what happened and how you guys were able to. Because I saw it and it was just fun. It was beautiful. I was seeing people dancing. I was seeing people carrying weights. I was seeing people, and it was beautiful. It was so nice. And I want to really appreciate all the organizers. Please, let's put our hands together for them. Is it the holiday that is making you guys clap like, blessing, you're not clapping. Okay. So today we are going to start with something very, very, very important. We're looking at your colors and your desires. When you heard that topic, what was the first thing that came to your mind? Let me hear that topic. What was the first thing that came to your mind? Colors and desires. What came to your mind? Okay. How do color relate to desire? I love that. Good. So who is giving us Leo? When you heard that topic, what was the thing that came to your mind? Huh? You are just thinking about it. You are still thinking about it. You are not sure about it yet. Okay. All right. Where again? Adura, when you saw the topic, what came to your mind? What came to your mind? Your likes. Okay. How does your likes have to do with your color? How does your like have to do with your color?
What I like is what people might see, like showcase me more.
Okay.
So that's what the color.
Okay, what you like is what people will see in you and showcase in you.
No, like what I like.
Yes.
People will see me do it, right? So
Yes.
more like that's the color.
That's what people see.
Yeah. So that's more like the
You
color.
know, don't forget when we started this
see.
color thing, we started to talk about colors have a function of interpretation. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That people interpret it. It's what they see, they interpret. Now, we are talking about desires, and I'm not just looking at desires in just desires alone. We are looking at desires from a point of cravings. Somebody say cravings. Say it, I mean, say cravings. How many of you have cravings? How many of you have? No. How many of you have cravings? Tell me what's the weirdest cravings you had in your life? Taking orange and what? Indomie. This one is still. TK say, is this craving? Steven, what is your craving? I'm being real. It's not weird. Tell me. Don't. He says his craving is dollars. US. You're in Nigeria and looking for dollars in Nigeria, but it's okay. Okay. And I want to hear word cravings. And what are the weirdest, if there's English like that, cravings you ever had? Missing leaf and ogoro together and Sprite.
Okay, it's not. It wasn't a craving,
Yes.
right? But it happened to me back then in Jos.
Yes.
My friends, we cooked one food like that. It was a mixture of rice, spaghetti, and beans.
Yes.
All mixed because it was only the last things left in the house. So I don't know if that's a craving or something.
Did it happen
During
again?
school days, yes.
Did it happen again after that?
It did.
Now, what do you think is cravings? Blessing. What do you think is craving? You know you're a chef, so you can tell us now what is craving. You are the one that cook for me. What is craving?
Cravings.
It's simply what? What you desire to eat. See, she's defining from the chef's perspective. What you desire to eat. What about you desire to drink? Can it be cravings? Huh? What is that to drink? Can you crave for where you desire to go? Can you talk about some cravings that are not here? Priscilla, what are your widest cravings? You know, some have just been
For me-
Christianese. But we are coming there.
For me, it's traveling out to a very good island and just go and have a good vacation and eat good food.
Is that
Honestly
cravings or
speaking.
imaginations?
It depends on what your cravings is. Everybody craving is different.
No.
Yes.
Cravings.
And I made mention of food there also.
Okay.
So trying out intercontinental dishes. Yes, so it's part of it.
So what's the difference between cravings and imagination? What's the difference between cravings and imagination? See, we say craving is closer. You can get. You know where to get it. Let me hear you.
You can only crave what you've tasted. You cannot crave what you've not tasted.
Is that, yeah. Is it true?
You can,
Huh?
like, you see, craving now has to do with picturing that thing again.
So something you have tasted. No, I think I want to get that conversation. She said you cannot crave what you have not tasted because
No,
why are
can
you
desire-
craving
you
it?
Can, you can desire to have that thing. You can
Yes.
desire to taste that thing.
Yes.
You want to know that, like how that thing feels. But I think when it comes to that craving, now is what you tasted, and your like your taste buds desires it again.
Yes. So there's cravings and then there's desire.
Yes.
So desire is okay. Let me.
Like
But
you-
craving is you have already tasted it.
yeah, it again. So I think that desire now has to do with your imagination. Like, this thing will taste nice. So,
Yes.
like you wondering how it tastes. You want to know how it tastes. That is your desire.
Yes.
I think craving is what you tasted and
Okay.
experienced.
Okay. So, how do you know, there are three things we are going to be looking at in this conversation throughout this month. I said cravings, desires, and what? Addictions. So, there is desire, there is craving, and then there's what? So, at what point did it become an addiction? When you keep going for it. When you keep, and then you get attached. Somebody say phone. So you guys just get attached and get. So if first of all start with what? Desire. Abby? So let's talk about desire. Let's look at desires. What are the things that we actually desire in life? What are the things we desire? What are the things you desire? What are the things we desire? Money? Huh? Enjoyment? Good food? Solo dates? So, desires. Can we have bad desires? What defines our desires? This desire that you are having right now. You know, all of you are just mentioning all the safe spaces. And you know I like to touch on safe spaces. The one you don't like to talk about. Because we are talking about money, food. How many of you crave for alcohol? You crave for alcohol. Tell me about it. Please, sis. You want to hear story. The mic must work.
Okay, good evening.
Yeah.
I do crave alcohol, especially since I came into Abuja.
Why?
Okay, at home,
Yes.
I had free access to it.
Free access.
Yes, or you can't see me at home during weekend. My parents know, in as much as they've tried talking.
Tell me about the access.
I had access because I have friends. I don't need to spend too much to get it. I know where to get it.
Yes.
I can just enter in the place, and my town is like from year to year. You've seen a spot from year to year, and every day new.
What kind of
places.
alcohol do you take?
Vodka, sir.
What about Gulda?
No.
Is there anything like that anymore?
Yes.
Tell me.
Sir, what do you want me to say again?
Huh?
What do you want me to say again?
Just vodka.
Yes, I
Okay.
don't do green bottles. I don't do beer.
You don't do beer, you don't do green
yes,
bottles. Okay.
No. I just do vodka, and that is.
Prince, they say I should ask you. Who does green bottles here? Go ahead.
So I had access to it and everything. So when I came into Abuja,
Yes.
I think I was limited a bit.
Why?
Okay. First thing first, church.
You don't want them to see you.
No, it's not. I can do my thing. Nobody will beat me. But I think I came to church. I found, will I say, a safe space. It's not like I don't have it at home, but I met people that, even though, like the other day I called Maya, I was like, Maya, Alpha, see.
So you see, you know who to call. How come I didn't
I
call
know,
Sammy?
I called Maya because Maya is my friend. It's not like there's any. I
Mayo.
called Maya, yes. Sir, I called Mayo not because maybe he drinks or stuff like that.
Yes.
I called Mayo because we are very close, and I talked to me,
Yes.
Mayo, Abigail, and my community. Let me just put this my community.
Yes.
So that day, I think he was the only one available to
Yes.
talk to.
Let's listen to her.
He was the only one available to talk to. I was like, Mayo, I'm down. I need this. He was like, guy, this thing is not. He just told me one or two things. We spoke.
Somebody will preach to you.
It's not like.
God. See where, oh my God. Stop. Maya, this, please, let's celebrate Maya. Maya, come. Maya, come. Celebrate Maya. Maya, you mean you can preach to somebody? My God, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. Can you imagine? No, we need to anoint him. We need to anoint him. We need to anoint him. You mean Maya can actually talk to somebody and say, this thing. No, we don't need to ask. We don't need to ask. That he can. That's powerful. That's what? Yeah, come and tell me. Say there's a reason.
Okay.
Come. No.
So basically, I think I've explained one time in this place that I was once a club person. I'm more of a lifestyle person. I chill a lot. I go out with my friends. So I think I had this health. When I mean health issues, it's not like it affected anything in my body, but I just noticed all of a sudden I could not breathe at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I went to this hospital, a family hospital.
Yeah.
So with my mom. And the nurse was like, do you smoke? Do you drink? Based on mom is near now, you cannot answer yes. So you have to. Yes. So because when it comes to alcohol, no worry, leave me alcohol. I may not even eat for a full day, but I can take. That vodka she's even talking about is one of the least. Yes. Yes, no. I can finish a full bottle. If you know Jameson, if you know this, the black bottle, I can finish a full bottle and nothing will happen to me. I'll still be all right. Yes, no. I can still even come to church. You will not know anything. Yes, no.
I see play drum.
Yeah, if it's not now. It's
Okay, go ahead. I just kidding.
No, see, it's not like the alcohol thing died, finished. Like, at least sometimes, just
the cravings will just come up.
But I don't take those higher percentage drinks again like before. Yeah, at least like 25. At least before I can take the one of 41%. Yes, but now at least like 15. So
you are reducing the percentage.
No, PF. Let me say I was an addict back then.
Yes.
Yes, because every day there's no how. I actually started with, do you know Old Port? If you know what they call Old Port, there's this particular small gin that they call Old Port. I can take like 10 in a day. What's up? So from there, my friends took me out. We started going out. We increased. Yes, now. All those Smirnoff that people are shouting, double black, what people saying. That one is not.
So tell me, at what point, apart from the health side, now let's listen to him. This is very important. Let's listen to him. At what point do you now see that I need to have a change?
I think when I joined TLM, yeah. So at first I did not want to be coming to church. I will not lie, I came to this church because of a lady. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, I came to this. I don't want to see my video. So when I came, I was now attending church very well. I became so close to God. And I noticed that there's nothing in this life. Okay, what if I died that time that I was taking the most expensive drink? I can take anyone. So what if that time that I was having that health issue? Because I said I could not breathe. The meaning of I could not breathe is not that I'll be like my breath ceased once. Yes, it ceased once, but nobody will know. Yes, you just be looking at me, but I'm gone already. All of a sudden, I'll come back again. Yes. So when I started coming to church,